What's
Yeah,
happening, family? Oh, we got it. We good. All right, cool.
yeah.
What's happening, family? This is another episode of the What Was Said podcast. I'm here with most of our guests and about to be all of our guests. Of course, we have the lovely CC here. How you feeling today, CC?
I'm doing good, ready to get back
One
to
of the
work.
one of the coolest Baltimoreans here, my man F. Dot,
What's up, y'all?
and of course we have our California queen here, Miss Casey.
Hey,
Um, and then of course little old me. Amber will be here shortly. Mike producing. Um, again, how's everybody feeling?
I'm
Doing
doing
good.
good.
It's a good Saturday, man. Feel good. It's getting warm outside. You know.
But it's always warm where Casey lives.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And
no,
Loki was
it's been raining. Don't believe the hype. It rains in California.
it never rained in Southern California. That's what 2020 said. Yeah, they lied like a motherfucker out there,
It
boy.
does. It's like our weather is no, our weather is terrible. It's been feeling like
First of all, it gets way too cold at night. And it'd be like 50 degrees. But apparently 50 degrees in California is like 30 degrees for some reason. Because it be cold as
Oh,
shit at
really?
night.
Is that cold?
It be cold. I think what it is too, during the daytime in LA, you're so used to the heat, 70, 80, even though it's dry,
Yeah.
that you wear a certain amount of clothing, but then when nighttime happens, it just gets cold and you
Okay.
wearing fucking 80-degree shit and now it's 50 degrees and like you're freezing out there. So
because we have like dew and like the fog comes in at night here. Like it's
yeah.
very heavy fog here. So yeah, it gets really cold.
I spent many nights outside the Laugh Factory or the comedy store, cold
Uh-huh.
as a bitch.
Yeah.
Um,
Hollywood is cold.
Speaking of LA and entertainment, I want to speak on the first thing. Post that up for me there, Mike. David, the singer. I think one of his hits that went viral was "Romantic." Homicide was finally arrested for the murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivera. Rivas. This is a long time coming, man. When they first found her body in his abandoned Tesla that apparently he left on the street, and they eventually end up towing it. The details behind this is so eerie. So I'll run through the details of this case because, like I said, it's just a sad situation. Her on September 9th, he performed at Fillmore. The day before, a heavily composed human remains were discovered in Los Angeles, inside the front truck of an impound car registered by him. Um, Apparently, the tow worker discovered a foul odor that was emanating from the vehicle. Um, so the car was first parked on Bluebird Avenue in Hollywood in late July 2025. Okay. On September 3rd, it was cited for being there too long and they impounded. And basically, the body had been sitting there for, if I'm not mistaken, she went disappearing May 24th, 2024. The last evidence of her was January 2025. Her body was discovered September 8th, 2025. So that's over a year her body was decomposing in that car. Before I guess it got so bad that they basically started feeling the smell from there. Apparently she wasn't decapitated, but she was partially dismembered. Man, it's like I said, it's a sad situation. I want you guys to hear his lyrics of let's see. I want you guys to hear his lyrics because it's so like when you actually listen to the song, it's so eerie. How he's almost telling on himself. His final verse is, "In the back of my mind, I killed you, and I don't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hated you." Um, where do we go from here? I'll start with you, CC. How you feeling about the situation? And is it, is it about time that he been arrested 6 months after this body was found?
To be honest, I feel like the LAPD kind of took their time with this. I mean, I understand they trying to like cross their T's and dot their I's before they make an arrest, but who else could it possibly be? Like, who else could it possibly be? And like, the mother knew that she was dating this man. I don't think she knew how old he was, but what type of parent doesn't like know what their 14 or 13-year-old got going on as far as talking to a grown man like that. And for a
Yeah,
grown
she was
man,
13 years old by the time. Yeah, actually, yeah, she's
yeah.
13 years old.
So
Disgusting.
for a grown man to be interested in a 13-year-old, which he probably met her when she was 12, to be honest, that's some red flags there that parents should have been, aware of. And I don't understand where the mark was missed with that. Other than that, I'm glad that they arrested him. I'm glad that they finally got to the conclusion that, this guy needs to be held responsible. This is who our suspect is. I just feel like it was a long time coming, and it kind of probably should have been, you know, handled earlier.
So David is 21 years old, born March 28, 2005, which means he was 19, I guess, when they first started talking, or her first disappearance when she was about 12, 13 years old. It's just so sickening. I don't even know how a mother lets a 12 or 13-year-old get out of her sight that much to even be around a grown ass man. But yeah, Dot, talk to me, man. How we feeling?
Yeah, I mean, it's just nasty, bro. That shit's disgusting. That shit's disgusting. You're a grown ass man. I feel bad for her family. Um, it's just an unfortunate situation. Um, Again, I think we gotta ask, like, where's the parents at? There's no reason why she should be out here doing whatever she want, and her mom or dad, whatever the case is not, you know, parenting and knowing her whereabouts. So I think that's strange because you said she was in the car for a year.
She
So
was in the
what?
car for so it was months before that body started decomposing. So it was months.
Okay.
I don't know. She went disappearing in 2024. The body wasn't found till September of 2025. So I don't know exactly. And apparently he left that car. That car was impounded. Again, that car was impounded in like maybe a couple months prior. So
Mhm.
she was in that. She was in. Her body was in that trunk decomposing for at least 3, 4 months.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine my daughter's body.
that's
Like,
what I'm
my
saying.
daughter died in a trunk. Like she got cut up and put in a trunk, and her body decomposed for months in somebody's fucking tow yard. Like, ugh.
That's just sad.
Casey, talk to me. Our Los Angeles, well, not Los Angeles, but our California, person would talk to me.
Honestly, this is really sad. I've been following it from like the beginning. When it first started, they tried to blame his security guard for it. But honestly, it's like, what would the security guard have to do with this love thing gone wrong? Because honestly, they got into a fight from what, like, allegedly there was a fight, and that led up to him wanting to even, I guess, allegedly kill her. Like that's what started. I guess was like an argument, and it just went so forth and so forth. And they tried to blame the security guard, and they said allegedly the security guard is the one who put her in the car. I wouldn't say like the security didn't help David, but I really think he is. It's like it's no way to say that he didn't do it because he was telling on himself, like in the lyrics. Um, Even like people were still playing his music after. I'm kind of upset that they even let him go on tour after
What?
this came out. It LA our LAPD is terrible. I'm not going to sit here and help them because they're terrible. I feel like they should have been arrested, David, for this because it's no way around it. Like you wanted to harm that girl.
So apparently, from the story that I got, her I guess he took her away from her parents. So she's away from her parents, and her parents were looking for her. And I guess at some point in time, she wanted to go back to her parents, and
Let's be
that's
honest, when it comes to artists like this, and as big as David was on TikTok, especially because his sound clips were very viral.
Yeah.
When some people hear that, they will sell their children to you. So I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't doubt it if her parents didn't sell her to David and just say, oh, well, he's going to give us money for you and we need the money. So go be with this man. And it probably was, I feel like it was that she was sold, and she most likely, she probably actually really did like David. I believe they were truly lovers, but I also feel like her parents played a part in it as far as getting some money out of the situation.
yeah. I think yeah, I'm with you. I think they were lovers. Oh, that's so weird to say. I think
Right.
the biggest thing was that one, he had to hide their relationship. So
Right.
that probably was a thing because like she's 13, 14 years old. So you got to hide the relationship. You can't take her nowhere. So and then literally she think about it, she's so young
Mm-hmm.
that she's so far from legal age that
Mm-hmm.
like You had to hide her for so even if he didn't, and let's put a scenario where he doesn't murder her and he actually is still with her. David is 21 years old. She would be 15 right now. He
Mhm.
still has to wait 2 or 3 more years, even from today, until she's legally old enough to say, "Hey, this is my girlfriend." Until then, you have to hide her somewhere because if you don't, then you're cooked. So it could have been a situation where she didn't want to be hidden anymore, but can't do that because now my music's blowing up and I'm right here on the edge of
Right.
stardom.
Yeah, I
And
feel like that's what the
if this
argument.
comes out, I'm cooked.
Right.
That is just, it's like I said, it's just sad, man. And it's sad. It's just sad that her body sat. And I think just impound lots in general, there's no way, and I understand it. I totally understand you grabbing somebody else's property. You understand what I'm saying? I've done these things for people. Like, I remember, not trying to name drop, I remember when G Herbo left his Lambo and we had to go pick it up for him because he was in Chicago or Atlanta somewhere and he had left his car and he was like, okay, I picked it up before they impound it. So we had to take his car back to a spot and because they tow, like cars are left in LA and they tow. And then a lot of these cars be left in like high areas like Rodeo Drive and things of that nature. And once they come through with those street sweepers in the morning, they will tow your shit. But in my mind, I'm like the tow pound lot should have been search that car, like at least to make sure. I'm not saying take nothing, but like make sure ain't nothing in the trunk, anything like that, before you just put it in the impound lot. But I feel like these tow lots be so money hungry, they try to get as many cars as they can. You didn't put this car somewhere, and it took this months for this thing to start smelling for you to say, "Hey man, it's something in that trunk, man." And think about this: how big a tow pound lot is, and you can see the lot in one of the videos. You know how bad that smell had to be, where it got so bad you were looking for it, like, yo, where is this coming from?
Mm-hmm.
Like that is
Yeah,
just,
the body it definitely smells horrible.
and as hot as California gets, ain't no telling when they open that. And mine is using a black bag in that trunk. When they finally open that trunk of that Tesla, ain't no telling how. Oh my god, I can't even imagine the just how decomposed her body was from just the heat and shit sitting in that car, man. Like, man, this again, and then these psychos like David. If you ever look at the history of like killers and things of that nature, it's this weird thing they have where like they almost feel weird that they're getting away with something. So it's like I have to make a song that's called Hollywood Homicide.
Mm-hmm.
Even like when Melly did the I can't think of the song when he did the Kill My Friend song. When he basically he basically just tells you how he killed his friends.
Well,
Like it's such
They be needing to confess it. Like they be needing to get that out there.
like they had to get it off their like they got to get it off of them. Like it
they
reminds
also
me.
feel like they have the power to do it. They have the power to get away with what they're doing. They're like, oh, I'm untouchable. Like you can't touch me. And like I said, like he was untouchable for a cool minute because he literally went on tour. They allowed him to finish his tour off. He was still going viral on TikTok while this whole investigation was going on because other people were getting blamed for his crime or alleged crime. And he was still reaping all of these high benefits. He was still getting brand deals and everything. I think only 2 brands stopped working with him throughout this whole thing.
There's a video of him doing a meet and greet, and I guess one of the girls walked up to him, looked like Celeste Rivers, and you could see him tense up, like there is a video out where a girl walks up on him, and you can see him tense up. I'll try to actually find it because I want to send it to Mike. Yeah,
Did he name drop her too in one of his songs or something like that? Like he said, he made a song.
I don't know for sure if he name dropped her, but I do know that like. Oh man, like I said, it's just terrible, man.
It's sad for sure. Like to just know that that's your last moments is like I feel like she didn't die in the car. I feel like it happened like premeditated, like it was done maybe in the house or somewhere else, and she was just put into the car.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
for sure.
But just to know like that's how you going out of this world is just so sad, and that's a horrible feeling. To know you going out in a horrible death like that by someone that you thought you could trust and that you love that's sad. And
what's so crazy is that like just the carelessness, but you can tell he was 19 years old, 20 years old at the time, because just the carelessness of I have a woman's body or a girl's body in my trunk. I leave that car just unattended. Enough to where there were 9 citations that end up. Hey, Ambi. We're speaking about David. We'll pass it to you in a minute, Ambi. So I have a car that has 9 citations, and it end up impounding it. In my mind, this is how evil this motherfucker was. I know that her body's in my trunk, but I'm gonna go off and live my life.
Mhm.
I have no regards of like, hey man, like if my car get impounded right now, like I don't give a fuck if I'm famous and okay, I'm in California and my car is in Florida. If my car get impounded, I'm sending somebody to get my car. Like, yo, hey, anybody know my like what happened to my Tesla? Like, can somebody go pick my Tesla up? He just let it sit in the impound like he had without a care in the world. Like they weren't gonna eventually find this fucking body. The body's gonna disappear at some point in time. Because what people don't understand is that with impound lots, after about a certain period of time, they basically will file for the title to the car. So if after I get his car towed and I tow his car, if you don't come pick that car up in like 60 to 90 days, I can basically file for the title and I can basically own that car now. And now I can resell this car. But in order to resell this car, I have to eventually clean it out once it's in my possession. I can say I'm the owner of this car to sell. Impound lots all the time. They'll get brand new, especially in California, they'll get brand new cars and people won't pick them up and they'll sell them for cheap. So you selling the 2025, G64, it's an $80,000 car. You selling it for 38,000. You know what I'm saying? Because get it all. So it's like there's no plan of like you had no even when you started a tour and make some money, you had no plan to go get that body. But I'm actually glad that he didn't, because if he did, then we wouldn't have discovered it. And I'm with you, Casey, to not actually have anybody like the certain people like still branding with him. And once the news got out, it was kind of nasty. Even going to his concert, knowing like, hey, somebody found a little girl in your trunk.
Yeah,
I'm cheering on your songs at a concert. Like, man, what
that's
are we
crazy.
doing?
That's crazy.
And still making videos to your like TikToks, like where they're just living life making TikToks to your song. And that's just like that's disgusting to me. Like to not even think that, oh, there's somebody in my car. Like, no. Mm-mm.
Abby, to catch you up, we were talking about David, the singer who's finally was arrested for the murder of Celeste Rivers, and just the whole situation, how this thing has developed in the last 6 months since they found the body. Any word? Okay.
The children over here. But yeah, I haven't really been following the story because I feel like people have just been posting stuff about it and it's just like conflicting information every other week. But I think he was just hoping that the car was gonna get impounded, nobody was gonna look in it, and then her body was just gonna be in the car. Like that was the ultimate goal.
But bodies don't go nowhere. Like a body won't decay so bad. You know how long it takes for a body to decay? It takes years. So that car, for her body to become a skeleton, it would take probably 5 years for that to happen. Even with the amount of heat, in LA in the car. It's like, so it's like, what point in time you thought they was not gonna eventually find this body?
Yeah. He was just hoping that I think he was just hoping the car was gonna get impounded. Like they, to scrap it or whatever, and nothing was gonna happen.
My thing is like Teslas have a lot of cameras, and for them not to see like the little girl get put into the car is crazy. Like, how do you even just scrap that footage? Like, I don't, cause like I said, I don't think she died in the car. She had to be brought to the car, and Tesla, all those cameras. You mean to tell me you don't see David? You don't see his security? You don't see a friend carrying that poor girl to the car in a trash bag? Like it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, I don't think that she definitely didn't die in the car. You did something to her and then put her in the car.
Yeah, because if she was partially dismembered, that means yeah, y'all did something to her. Rather, it was like to squish her, like chop her up a little bit just to put her in a trash bag, then to put her in the car. Like, but just to let the car sit, that's crazy. Like I
I'm
would have
wondering if he's gonna confess, or if we're gonna
Shoot, I
get
mean, he
like
damn
a
near
backstory.
What
confessed.
what
What
apparently his
happened.
lawyer came out and said we have a case that we can fight, that we can definitively say he had nothing to do with his murder. So we'll see how that plays out, man.
But I also think it was something because they came out that David's dad is an attorney.
Oh wow.
So his daddy is kind of, leading him through this. They're like, yeah, we know that he's being charged for it, but he got his dad and he been had money before he came famous. So his dad is definitely walking him through this.
But imagine being a parent.
I couldn't imagine being a parent.
Imagine being a parent of your son. Like, how do you even talk? Hey, I'm
What do
like,
you do in this situation as a parent? Like,
but after how you not telling your son how the body was in your trunk? Because
right.
what you What are you going for? I don't know, Pop. I don't know. I don't even know how I got there. Like,
How,
no,
how
no, no,
about
no,
being the
no.
dad of a son? And you're like, why are you dealing with this little 13-year-old girl? So you
Well,
telling
yeah,
me this
why is a
whole
13-year-old
time
girl
your
body in
daddy
your
didn't
trunk,
know?
David?
Why
I
you
don't know,
so
Pop. I don't even know
backwards?
how I got there.
Like,
Real.
Like,
when is this girl going home, David? Where's her
I don't even.
parents at, David?
I don't even think the relationship was public. Like, I feel like they hid that from almost everybody because, like I think
But
they
they
were
were on
saying like,
camera together. They were like on
But
camera together. They were on TikToks doing stuff
but
together.
I
They
don't
were
think people
doing videos
understood how
together.
old she was because David even now, like if I'm being honest, David is 21 years old and he looks 16. Like he don't look old. He's not an old looking nigga. Like he don't look old at all.
yeah.
Mike, I think I sent you the video of him as the fan. Can you post that? I think I sent it to you. Yeah, I sent
That
it to
man
you.
did not look 16. He looked dot age.
You see how he like? Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That nigga thought her spirit was coming back to get him.
He's small. I didn't notice that.
Little
He
ass,
is
little ass
small.
nigga.
That man's
Little ass
small.
nigga.
He's
Little
super
ass nigga.
small.
That's why I say he don't look old.
Never mind. I
CP.
take it back. He do look
Yeah,
like about 13, 14. So I can see how Lex
I
confused.
he little
also
ass. He like a little
feel
ass kid.
like his fan base is like Celeste's age because I never heard about him before this. So, at that age, they're like, "Oh my god, you're dating like this celebrity." So, like his fan base isn't really going to care cuz they don't realize yet that like this is wild.
Right.
They
But
also said kids at her school kind of like she told people at her school as well because some of her friends knew, and then it came out that even a teacher knew.
they so the information that I talked about Ambi, so she went missing May of 2024. The last evidence of her living was January of 2025,
Mm.
and the body was found in September, I think. Well, not September, but like basically the car was sitting there for a while, for a couple of days, got a couple citations, and then a couple months later, they basically the foul smell started to get so abundant that they end up trying to figure out where the smell came from. So her body sat in that car for at least 3 to 4 months. At the time that when she went missing, she was like 13. He's 21 now, so I mean, like I said, he was like 19, 20. She was 13, 14. So it's like, even I was telling them, even then, in order to go public with her, like when we can say what our ages are, you had to wait 3, 4 years because, like we said, if your stardom is rising and you're with a fucking 14-year-old, you're cooked. You are cooked. Like you can't. And once we find out, like, oh, David, 21-year-old David girlfriend is 15 or 14, we like what? So like he had to almost hide her, in the sense of like, yeah, there are pictures of them together because they both look young. But like once you start doing the research on their ages, like we've seen this happen to ball players. Like Josh Giddey had a situation where he didn't know the girl's age, and that shit fucked up him. He had to get traded to the Bulls. Like so, that is a big thing. Like I mean, it's when it comes to like domestic violence and then like pedophilia, like those are like two of the most no things in entertainment where it's like, yeah, we gotta shun you, even though you know. But yeah, it's just like I just feel sad for her family. But I don't even know how sad to feel about her family. I feel like I haven't heard enough from like her parents or like her relatives coming out looking
Yeah.
for her or
Ain't no
or
news
or asking
station.
questions. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know what their parents look like, and that's a problem to me. Like they should be on every news station everywhere trying to get justice for their daughter, like all this type of stuff.
And
I just
isn't it
haven't seen
suspicious
enough.
that they didn't put out a missing persons report, or did they before the body was found?
So she
And then
went.
once the body was found, they didn't have no type of reaction to it.
So apparently, from what I've seen when it first came out, the relationship she had with David, they knew she was dating a guy, but they didn't know the I guess they didn't know the details of it. He kind of took her away from them, and she was living with him basically, or living around him, or whatever like that. And basically, I guess she was communicating with her parents. So we're like, I'm okay, I'm over here. But even then, I guess her parents like, listen. Casey said it the best.
Terrible parenting, bro.
California is such a weird place, man. Like they could have easily sold her.
So was she not
to
going to school, or was she still going to school normally and nobody questioned it? They sent a letter to the parents like, "Hey, your child's missing school." Like,
I don't think none of that. I
At
think she was
this point, like by his age, he could legally be her parent,
guardian. Oh yeah, her guardian. Yep.
her guardian. Yeah, he can gain guardianship, and he could be over all of her paperwork for her to go to school.
wouldn't
But
they
it,
have to sign that over to him though? Her parents?
Like I said, to me, I feel like she was sold to him.
I
because
can believe
of
it.
his status, and that's not uncommon here. I'm not gonna lie. Like we can even talk about it when it goes to R.
Crown.
Kelly. A lot
Oh
of
yeah.
people sold their children to R. Kelly. And then when the shit hit the fan, then they want to be like, oh, I would never do that to my child. I would never, if I had known that was going on, my daughter would have never da 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 da. So I feel like that's what happened because when it got closer is when we started to hear that her parents are looking for her. Like, where is my daughter? Then you want to get involved because either the money stopped or he no longer wants your daughter anymore. And she doesn't want to leave and y'all need the money. So that's how I feel like. I feel like she was just sold to him.
Yeah, I think anytime you allow your child to be around somebody that is ages older than them, I think that's just weird, man. I think it's a weird transaction to do that. I mean, even if it's on some talent shit, like, and especially if it's like more hands on. So it's like, Amber has children. If Amber say, "Hey, I'm gonna let my daughter go be with this musician to learn how to play piano," well, Amber should be in the room. Like, why I'm gonna let you go stay with him for a week? Like, we've seen these cases, even like. I don't know if you guys remember, like when the whole Nickelodeon doc came out, and how like with Drake, who was molested by this producer, his mother was the father told her before he kind of like stepped off as his manager, was like, "Hey, don't leave him around this guy by himself." And her mother was just letting the guy pick him up, take him to studio meetings, and
Mhm.
do readings with him, all in his house. Like, Drake's a 14-year-old kid at the time, and you letting this grown ass man, he just let stay over his house. You go stay with him. Like, shit like that is just like it's so crazy. In LA, what I tell people is like, you hear the thing like selling your soul. And the way that works is like, because I've been in entertainment, it ain't this big cut and dry thing. I think it's like, oh, it's rituals and cults. No, it just be like, I want to see how much you're gonna compromise and for how much. So you might tell somebody like, I don't do no gay roles. Oh well, I'll give you $1 million to do this gay role, and you don't have to do nothing. All you gotta do is just play a gay guy. You ain't got to touch nothing, do none of that. And then once they get you on set, they start adding more and more incentives. Hey, well, can you hug him in this scene? Well, I thought you said I got to touch him. Come on, man, this gonna be an Oscar movie. Can you? All right, so now it's, oh man, can you kiss him in this scene? Well, wait a minute. How I go from okay now? That's you might be having sex with a guy in the scene, or just acting to have sex, and then after a while they look at it and go, okay, well, you went against your morals and values, so we know you can be sold, you can be bought, and that's how it happens. Like, they just edge you on little things, little propositions, and eventually, like, you have to. I've been in situations where like I'm in a writer room with a couple guys, and they're trying to add certain scenes to a movie. I'm like, nah, and they're like, well, come on, it's funny, and it's like, nah, we don't have to do that. And then eventually it's like, oh, Earl, are you homophobic? And it's like, nah, I'm homophobic because I don't want to add a scene that don't make sense in my movie. Like, why you gotta touch his ass? Why you gotta kiss him? Like, that's not funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I say, Hollywood is one of them things, and LA is just one of them things where, like, man, it's a lot of, they call it the city of Los Angeles for a reason, man. But moving on, man. Any final words on the David situation?
I don't think her body was in the car the whole time the car was sitting there. Because they found her in like the fall. So her body would have been like super decomped by then and sitting
But
in the
they
car
said it was
probably
decomposed.
summer.
When they found it, it was decomposed, and it wasn't decapitated, but it was dismembered. And they said it was decomposed. They said the it being decomposed is why it started to reek the way it was, because I was telling Casey like that heat in Cali was starting to rain on that trunk, and that's why the smell started to get so bad. It was there for months before the smell started to get bad and bad. So I'm guessing that weather started to hit it, and it got eventually it's like the fumes was hitting them, and like I told them, you know how bad it had to smell for a impound lot for somebody to be like, yo, where is that smell coming from? Like, that mean it was horrible.
Hmm.
So yeah, I feel for her family. Just a sad situation through and through. Next thing I want to speak on. I love to see black men come together and end beef. So recently, as of last year, when the documentary came out about P Diddy that 50 Cent did, Marlon has spoke up about it, saying it's kind of crazy how a black man would turn every black man down, things of nature. Him and 50 Cent do what 50 Cent does. They got into a feud, a lot of memes back and forth. But they recently was seen at the CinemaCon, basically lashing out their beef. 50 Cent has Street Fighter coming out where he pays one of the more iconic players, and was it Boga? I can't think of his name. Can we think of his name? Dot, you a Street Fighter fan?
Nah, I didn't play the game. I didn't
It's
play.
a boxer or street fight. I can't think of the name right now. And Marlon and Sean, of course, have the white not white chicks, but they have the new scary movie coming out. So they were together, basically piecing it up. Can you post it, Mike?
That trailer was funny though.
Yeah, it's-
Oh, and click. Big boy. I don't know what you talking about. He made that shit up. I didn't say nothing. I didn't this thing. I said, show me your beat. Oh, and click.
you can drop the mic. I'm glad to see them having fun, man, and just I think Hollywood is not big enough with enough black people in Hollywood, and it just anytime we beef, it just makes it really bad on us. I'm actually happy they pieced it up. The Wayans is one of the most legendary families of all time, and 50 Cent, quiet as kept, is one of the most entrepreneurial rapper turned director producers that we've ever seen, like on Tyler Perry level at some extent. So I'm happy to see that. Nobody wins when a family feuds. So just glad they pieced it up. Any thoughts on 50 Cent and his beef with people?
He the biggest troll, man. He a funny dude.
He
He a funny
definitely
dude.
controller.
50 Cent is a cancer. He's definitely very
Oh
petty.
Lord. Oh Lord. Now he's a why is he a cancer?
No, he's a cancer. Like that's his
Oh, he is
sign.
that's his sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
I
That
think at some
makes
point everybody just stopped taking him seriously and they just play along. Like even when he does his power trolling, when he makes the different power universes like go against each other, like it's him just being funny. And I think we should like as the audience just stop taking him seriously too because he's just making fun of people. He's just doing what he does best, give you good entertainment.
You know who he did lose to though? T.I. Sons. He lost to T.I. Sons. They got
you know what?
They got his ass. I like
I got him
T.I.
in every
Sons, man.
genre.
You know
Hey,
what? I
man,
will say this
I like
much.
that. I like that.
I would say this much. I don't know if he lost to him, but I would say that anybody who beats with 50 Cent, if you don't capitalize it, that is on you.
Mhm.
What T.I. did, with that, I think a lot of this shit for me is it's such a rollout. What T.I. did with the relationship and going back and forth with 50 Cent, not only did it put his sons in a different. Listen, Damani, let me tell you
He was
something.
talking that. Hey, he was talking.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. J. Cole, you can retire, brother. We have a new J. Cole. Like he is a problem.
Yeah.
That Mrs. Jack that sorry Miss Jackson he did was fucking that it was very J. Cole-ish. And then if you're T.I., that single that he has, that running through the trigger flag, that is everywhere. I know Amber lives in Atlanta. That is everywhere. Literally, as you're watching the basketball NBA playoffs, it's every commercial it goes, that song plays. Like it is one of the topping charts. I think it just went platinum or gold
He just
just
performed at the
recently.
Cardi B show last night in Atlanta.
Like he is killing right now. So that big ups to T.I. for using that to market, and now it's one of the biggest songs like right now in the country, dog. So that was really dope. I think T.I. is necessary. I mean T.I., but I think 50 Cent is necessary in Hollywood. As long as the beef doesn't go to extreme measures. And quiet as kept, I'm one of the people that I'm very happy that he beefed with Diddy and the documentary came out because Diddy did a lot of slimy stuff. So I'm every now and then you need to expose people. And I think the exposing of Diddy, whether it be for the right reasons or not, I'm very much cool. When I saw a documentary and it was a watch. I was glued to my seat on how terrible of a person he was. So yeah, shout out to 50 Cent for that. Any last words?
Good for them.
All right, the thing I've been wanting to speak on. So recently Ice Spice got into a fight in the McDonald's. I have no idea why Ice Spice is in the McDonald's with a friend. With we understand Ice Spice has been to the Super Bowl sitting next to Taylor Swift. Like I don't understand why you and she has commercials with Ben Affleck, like Starbucks commercials or whatever. Like I have no idea why you're in a McDonald's, just you and your friend at your level of stardom, to where a fan can just walk up on you and fight. Like you should never get into fights like this when you're Ice Spice. You can play it for me, Mike. This situation that happened. So apparently the friend walks up to her. The fan walks up to her and asks her a question or something, but you can't really hear it.
Girl. What? Ready for what?
Pause it, Mike. First of all, you walked up on her and you tried to sit beside her friend. We don't know you, ma'am.
Right.
What the fuck be wrong with fans? Like, we don't know you. We're sitting here eating our Big Macs and double cheeseburgers, and you tried to school her over to sit next to her like you know us. And then you got mad that we had a certain response because we don't know you. Keep playing it, Mike.
So go check out. So you from Cali? So go check out. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Chiraq. Where you from? Oh, you're from Chiraq. Yeah. So where you from?
Know who she is.
So where you from? I'm from McDonald's. I'm from Wade. Where you from?
Pause it, Mike.
Where you from?
Shout out to the guy for grabbing her. I would be so embarrassed if a girl that I was with decided to just fight a celebrity in a McDonald's who was minding her business. I'm glad he hemmed her up the way he did. From the audio I hear, she's saying something about shake ass, like we shaking our asses. And I guess then they started talking about being from Cali and that. And of course, Ice Spice is not from Cali. She's from New York. And I guess she didn't like the response they was having, so she decided to swing on her. She had came out and said that, like, I was trying to be a fan and asked for a picture, and then she, like, basically dissed me. And like, ma'am, there's video. We can hear the clip of the video. Continue to play it, Mike. Mike, one of them tables. I want you to rewind it, Mike. Because I want to speak on this. I want you to rewind it. I think you can go back on it.
The friend don't want nothing to do with this.
I'm about to say, like, I want to speak on that. From the moment she walked up on her and sat beside her,
She just swung right
look at the. All right, pause it, Mike. Pause it. You noticed what was the friend's reaction? Like,
Yeah, I don't like the friend's reaction. She should have been on timing. Like,
she can't hang with me no more if I'm her. Ladies, talk to me. Go first. Can you go first, Casey?
I just hate that everything is in LA. but honestly, I don't know why Ice Spice would even go to a McDonald's in LA without her security. Like, I don't care if you are trying to be as normal as possible and just want to, feel normal and go out with your little friend. LA is not safe, boo. Take your security wherever you go. Like, that's just how I feel. And honestly, the girl did come out and try to make it seem like she was a fan, and that I guess before, when they were doing orders or whatever, Ice Spice kind of looked at her funny and gave her like the cold shoulder. But if somebody is trying to be incognito, leave them alone. Like, LA, you can be anywhere you can see a celebrity. And there are people like me who just be like, that's another person at the end of the day. Like, I'm not about to go chase after them. They trying to be normal. Leave them alone. If I'm in the grocery store and I see Ice Spice, I'm like, oh, I saw Ice Spice. But I'm not about to run up on Ice Spice the way this girl did. That right there is that's OD. That's just fanned out. And now you looking for something. But, she got what she wanted. She got her little 10 minutes of fame because you put your hands on this girl, and now you about to get a lawsuit against you. You might even press charges against you because you put your hands on that girl unprovoked. Honestly, you could have said what you had to say and walk off.
Talk to me, CC.
Okay, I have so much to say about this. First off, not shout out to the dude that pulled old girl, because if you have the second video that was posted, he tried to fight Ice Spice himself outside.
Oh, well, then not shout out to him then. My apologies. Not shout out to him.
He sit there and tried to fight Ice Spice for his girlfriend. So a grown man also going to try to fight Ice Spice for clout. That's one. Second of all, I don't believe celebrities. Like, I feel like people feel like celebrities make so much money they can just afford 24-hour security. I don't think a lot of celebrities are making the type of money that we think they're making, or they can afford around-the-clock security. And if you have security going with you into McDonald's, that's kind of drawing more attention. Like, who is this person with this big-ass bodyguard? Let me see who it is. Oh, it's Ice Spice. So, I mean, I can see where she tried to be incognito and it just didn't work. Maybe if she would have took off the wig, I don't know. I mean, you can kind of tell her from anywhere. But I just affording around the clock security to go with you everywhere you go. I mean, I don't really think she has it like that. And the friend, her friend needs to be traded in for another Des Dior. Everybody needs a friend like Des Dior.
Hey,
I
she
want to
was
say this. I want to say it before you. I want to say it before you go, because we're gonna talk about that too. First and foremost, Ice Spice's net worth at about 8 million. She has 11 brand deals. Fortnite, K Spade, Mercedes Benz, Duncan. Those are just a few. You got enough money to get round the clock security. You are a brand at this point in time.
Is that getting paid for by the label? Like, is that getting paid for by other people?
No,
Is
no, no, no.
she
These are her brand deals for herself.
then
That
yes, then
Duncan.
maybe she should have had a security, but at the end of the day, she decided not to. Why she decided not to, I don't know. Her jumping on the table, girl, you should have Super Mario's hand that man on the dang on table. Ice Spice needs to learn how to fight more. I don't think she's
Now,
been in enough fights to like even the way she kind of squared up in the McDonald's lobby was kind of questionable to me.
yeah, it says here that Dunkin' Donuts brand deal alone is a multi-million-dollar brand deal. Like, no, you have the. I think it's what Casey said. You just wanted to be out with you. But again, here's my problem. I'm with you, Casey. I get celebrities want to be like feel normal and this and the third. But if you're gonna be out with a friend, like you say, CC, let at least be out with a friend who won Boogie. At least be out with a friend who won
I need
Boogie.
a Des Dior. If you
If I'm
can't
gonna be
get
out with
down
my
in a
homegirl, she
27
gotta
piece
have
and
bump.
still
Like
have
she
a
gotta want to
27
fight.
piece in, no.
She watched that. First of all, let's get something clear. 1-on-1, if you've been any, and I don't think I very much believe every last one of y'all here have been in fights or have enough street smarts. The fan tries to sit beside us. Hey, look, we not on that right now. Can you kind of, we just trying to eat, blase blase. Once we get into the back and forth for where you from? Where you from? If I'm the friend,
I'm,
I'm pouncing
yeah,
from the jump.
from the jump. Yeah.
You're
You
not
should
even
have
getting
grabbed her by the
that.
ponytail.
Like, did you not learn from Chris Rock and Will Smith? You're not getting that close to her. She was standing over her, pointing at her. That's enough for me. We rumbling right. We not. I'm not. I see you ready to do something. She's watching this. Then when the girl proceeds to fight Ice Spice, the friend is still sitting down. Bro, move
I'm gonna
around,
say it
bro.
like this: if this were to happen somewhere like Atlanta, North Carolina, Florida, no, and it's sad to say the girl would never even had the chance to get that close to somebody because in the southern states we would have definitely popped you. Like you would have definitely got a shot and you would have been at fault for getting into her face or touching her. As soon as the slap connected, it's automatically self-defense. You automatically would have got shot.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just don't understand the fact of like if you gonna again, I get you want to be by yourself, but if you're gonna be out with a friend, at least be with a friend who ready to rumble. Talk to me, Ambi. What's going on?
You know, Ice Spice has a lot of palm color friends. Like
I can
that,
tell
that
that.
girl ain't never been in a fucking
Yeah.
fight before. Like Ice Spice was holding her own the whole time. She went outside to fight the girl. Then the dude tried to fight her. She's like, "No, I want to fight her. Where's she at?" So the friend was still just standing there.
Didn't want no part.
Like Ice Spice is
The
the
friend
most
went back
split
to
out of
her
all her
seat, even when
friends.
Ice Spice was still in the altercation. You went back to your seat, man.
Yeah, like Ice Spice, I don't know if she wants to align with like these suburban white girls, but like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to get some better friends because
When
that
the
girl
black
ain't
truck
shit
pull
the
up,
whole
you
time.
can't get in. When the black truck pull up and you try to get in, no.
Right.
Driver drive. Like you
Right.
find a ride home.
Yeah, that's
What happened to that dude that she always with? Where's
First of
the
all,
nail in
that
her?
dude is an all-pro corner by the name of
No, I'm talking
Sauce
about the
Gardner.
producer nigga that
Oh,
she's
okay. I'm about to
always
say,
with.
don't
That's
just
always
call Ice.
around her.
Don't call him just a dude. That's an
I don't
all-pro
know
player.
these people.
Honestly,
I don't think
she
she with Sauce Gardner anymore.
Yeah, I know she's not.
I'm talking about
But
the
yeah,
one that she's always with, the one with the curly hair, the one that also looks palm colored, but we don't know what he really is.
she get rid of her friends like she changed her clothes. Like it's a whole line. Like if you go back in her timeline, even back to when she had beef with Cleopatra, she always messes up her friendship. She's with different people all the time. So it's like her friendships are always being tested, and she chooses the wrong people to be in her circle.
She wasn't. I'm with you, Casey. She wasn't even a year in the game when she was in the Super Bowl. Like her, you would think her and Taylor Swift grew up together. It's like, Ice Spice, how do you even know Taylor Swift? Like, it's such
right.
a
But
fake industry.
look at the friends that she chooses to be with. She not befriending people from the Bronx. She not befriending like other hood bitches. She befriending these suburban white girls or like all these people who grew up in the suburbs or grew up with money and shit.
Shout out to
Because
Glow for keeping her real friends with her, because they know where in hell. If I'm from the Bronx, I'm keeping a bitch from the Bronx with me at all times.
That's a
she's
fact.
not
Though.
one
She
of
go
them.
everywhere I go.
That's a
She's
fact.
not as aggressive as she makes it seem. Like she portrays like she's this aggressive girl from the Bronx. No, she's not. She's definitely just like how she was in the video. Very much scared. Very much I stay in the house. Very much I'm palm colored. Like that's
You know,
just
Well,
you
she
know,
was
them-
trying to
you know,
fight the
you know,
girl.
you know,
She
no,
went
no,
outside
no,
on
no
time.
shade,
Like
no
she
shade,
went
Abby,
outside
no
holding her
shade,
own.
Abby, because you grew up with your black side of the family. But you know, them little
Yes.
mulatto girls, man. You know, they be a little
Relax.
scurry. You know what I'm saying? They don't be wanting to
Right.
rumble like that.
She Puerto Rican, right? Like you're Puerto Rican from the Bronx, bro. Like she been in fights before.
You ain't got one Bronx friend with you. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, she held her own. Like you could tell she was ready to rumble, but the friend didn't want no smoke. You can't be with me no more, baby girl.
Mm-mm.
You
The
ain't
fact
throw
that
your
her
you ain't throw your
boyfriend tried to
prize at the
fight
bitch
her
or nothing. You ain't throw your prize at the
Nothing,
bitch.
bro.
Nothing.
Yeah, then the dude was like, "Oh, she's drunk," and then he tried to square up with her too. Like, okay,
Trip
Yeah,
his scrawny
that
ass up
nigga,
and run
that
over
nigga
him to get to
definitely a
her.
lame. He definitely a lame for that. I ain't-
Man, speaking of fights, we talked about it. Jada Waiter and Des Dior got into a fight, and this is
Yeah,
how a friend is
Des.
supposed to rumble. Post that for me, Mike, please.
Jada, I feel bad for her. They was choking her out.
They was fucking her up. They had her in the headlock of death.
Woo!
That's
They just too
Come
pretty to
on,
get her ass
Des.
whooped like that. I don't know what it is. You can pause it, Mike. I don't know what it is, and this is very toxic of me. And Doc, tell me if you agree. But having a girl that know how to fight, boy, you just something sexy about that. Actually, when you know your baby got boogie, when you know your baby like, oh, hey, she ain't finna play with you, Slim. She going, hey, don't let me call my girl because she ain't finna play with you, Slim. Like, you best move around. I
her
ain't gonna
hair
lie,
was
Slim.
intact. Like she still had the glasses on. She was still, swaggy with it too. I mean, she was
That
getting
Des Dior just got that more attractive to me with that type of fighting ability, man. I feel bad for Jada Waiter because y'all pretty girls, man. Y'all don't be having no fight
She's
sometimes,
so
man.
small though. It's not fair. Like
They had her ass in a headlock, dog. Like, what are we doing, man? I ain't gonna I gotta stay out of these clubs, but y'all, I don't know what's going on with women lately, but y'all gotta get some security, man. Like, people shouldn't be allowed to touch on you like that, man.
It looked like it was security in there.
This shit is like a scene out of Love and Hip Hop. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that should not be happening, dog. Like,
That's a
they making way too much money to be. Come on, man. Have somebody. At least just have the. Even if you don't have the security, have the section blocked off so people can't just get to us.
Supposedly,
I feel-
little baby was in there. I seen a little video clip of her, like kind of standing next to him. So I guess they was around each other around that time.
But they said he left right before the fight broke out.
Oh, he left. Oh, okay.
Man, they you know the whole what's your man name Honcho. They've been killing him with that. They said that
Birthday.
Jada Waiter was. They say that Des Dior was the birthday and Jada Waiter was the pinata. They've been killing them, man. I don't know what to make of like this. I don't know female celebrity getting tried lately, man. But at least shout out to Des Dior because that's how you get down when your friend fighting. Like that's like I said, like Ice Spice need a Des Dior, but when you're not a real one, you don't be having no real ones around you. You know what I'm saying? Wise person always told me that you are who you hang around. So Jada Waiter must be a real one to have a real one ready to throw hands with her. Shout out to them, man. Any last words on the fighting situation between these ladies?
I heard it was over. I heard that she walked up and started fighting that a palm colored woman that
Who
used
Jada
to
did?
they used to that Emily something that she used to I guess mess with Baby. They went back and forth on Instagram before over dating little Baby around the same time that Jada stole all her inspirations for her clothing brand, her makeup brand, whatever. So the white woman was in the club.
Wait, she was fighting over somebody that don't belong to her?
It was first like they were friends. Like the palm colored woman that she went after, she walked up on the girl from another video. She walked up on the girl and they had a few words. The other girl threw hands, Jada threw hands. But my thing that I did not like is when security got involved, he went after Jada. That's who's choking her is a security guard. The security guard is actually holding Jada in a headlock while another girl is hitting on Jada, and then
Oh,
Dez
yeah.
up there whooping ass on the girl who Jada was supposed to be fighting. When you see
Why
him in that
didn't Baby
angle,
come back to the club? Like, oh, Jada getting beat up in the club. He just kept
He
going
probably
wherever he
won.
was
He
going.
don't care about that lady, first of all.
it's just
That's
and
what I'm saying. Like,
because
come on,
men
man.
don't get into
Care
the
about her.
whole female drama. That'll be his excuse. I don't get into that female
Okay.
shit.
Man, your
You know,
son's mama is getting choked out by another grown man. You ain't finna turn the car around and come back. You're like,
He
wait
don't
a
care. He
minute.
don't care
my
about that
thing
lady.
was nobody talked about the security guard, and I was so mad because I hear that a lot, especially living in LA. Security guards will literally put their hands on women, like they don't care. Like
Oh, all the time.
if you're fighting one of their staff members, oh, it's on. The security is going after you're leaving.
I've seen security knock women out cold in LA. Like I've
Yes,
seen
the
that, dog.
security
Maybe that's for like women like Clarissa Shields, but you shouldn't do that to no Jada Waiter.
Right, as small as she is, you had her in a whole headlock, allowing her to get beat by another girl, and it was just too much. Like from the other angle, you'll see like how it started and how it like went to the next video, how it goes.
I'm disappointed in Lil Baby because you smack academics. Why you had nobody smack the security guard, man? Like
He
you
don't care
supposed to
about that
be
lady.
full pockets full.
He don't care about that lady.
That's a different conversation I want to have. But I do believe Andy as a person who is a wife and a baby mother to somebody. It be a real thing that like men will date a woman or have a baby with a woman and not fuck with them so bad. But now sometimes it's situations where the baby mother be so raggedy that like you can't stand her because she just be so evil. But most men, I feel like if you and your baby mother are at least cordial, like I ain't finna let her get her ass beat nowhere. Like you ain't like I know I'm not with her, but
No.
you ain't finna do that
Jada
to my
Waiter
child
to
mother.
me is like a mannequin. Like I feel like all Jada Waiter is looks. She doesn't seem smart. She real stiff. I don't think she good in bed. Like I literally just don't.
God
I
damn.
see absolutely no substance in
Just
this
the
lady,
skills,
and I feel
damn.
like he feels the same way.
God
Like
damn.
I'm sorry. Like have you ever seen her dance? That lady is so stiff. She do
Jada
not
kind
need to
of
be
does
fighting
give
anybody.
starfish in the bedroom. She kind of
Yes,
does give
like
like
she
Patrick
just
laying under a
she
rock.
just like to me when I think of Jada Waiter, I'm just thinking of a bitch just standing there, like hands anatomic position, just hands on her side, just standing there, like
Yeah,
no
no
substance,
spit,
no
no
thought behind
nothing.
her eyes.
No
like
spit, no
boring.
nothing.
She just
What is
boring.
going on
No
in here?
she
spit, no
is boring.
nothing.
Like she
Casey,
don't
what
need to
say
be trying
you?
to fight nobody because I don't think she can fight either.
What say you, Casey?
I mean, I'm with the girls too. It's just she just don't give. It's like even when she just try to portray like she's not one of the girls. She's definitely
wow.
became just an industry hoe. Like it's too much. It's just too much.
I can definitely see why Future like not Jada like Dez. I can definitely see why Dez is Future's favorite. Like
She is way more authentic, like way more authentic. She is still herself. She didn't let the industry change her as much as Jada did. It's just she's became what the industry wants her to be, is that plastic little doll. And Dez is like, I'm not changing. I'm gonna be myself. She's still like even her body, it's like her body is still the same. I don't know, maybe she got like her little lip injections or whatever and a little face balancing, but that's cool. As opposed to when you go to Jada, it's like boom, bam, boom, and it's like it looked like it hurt. Like if you hug her, it hurts.
I feel like Jada Waiter is the brand and Jada Chivas is the person. But she is Jada Waiter.
Let me ask you something. So y'all are terrible people. So I'll say this much, right? When we speak on Jada Waiter, right? Did you bring up Ari, Casey? Do we think the same about Ari or no?
I don't think that about
Ari has a personality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, an abusive
Ari has
personality.
personality. I mean,
But
she
it's
might
still
not have a
who
great
she is.
personality. She has a
An abusive personality.
Right.
Like she might not have a great personality, but Ari has personality. She has her little show and everything. She got her little cooking stuff. Like Ari.
No, we
has
on it now. We
personality.
I don't care about personality. We talking about in the bed. How we think Ari is in the bed?
Oh, Ari nasty. I believe Ari nasty.
Wasn't she a stripper?
No, but I
Ari
still
is
believe she
very
nasty. And I'll tell you this: I bet you G Herbo would jump in the fight for Ari.
He definitely would.
I bet you he would whoop anybody ass for Ari.
I think he would too.
Well, now he would. I've heard some stories from G Herbo himself about Ari, and they ain't the greatest. But now he would. I think they're on much better playing
If Ari
field.
was getting choked out in the club by security and Tiana and G Herbo was there, I definitely believe Tiana and G Herbo would have been in
I
the ring
believe.
with them
Yeah.
people.
Cheers,
First,
shit.
first of all, I don't even
Because of your
think,
son,
like,
I'm saying something about
Ari
his
would
son. His son's
choked
such a little
out.
real nigga. If your son find out that his mama got jumped and his daddy was riding it out, he on his father ass. I'll tell you that much. That's a real little nigga right there.
Baby Crash, what they call him?
Now I think Jada Waiter. Here's the thing that people understand.
But honestly, Ari would not be getting choked out. She definitely be
No,
whooping
she
this
wouldn't.
ass.
Yeah.
I didn't
She
listen.
would be
I didn't see
whooping
Ari
this
punk a
ass and
couple.
the girl ass at the same time.
I just seen Ari a punk couple bitches in her life. Hey, she can fight. Like she can fight. She
Mhm.
can fight niggas. I think the biggest thing about Jada Waiter is that like before Lil Baby paid for the body parts things of that nature, like people be understanding like just because you add a couple body parts don't make you different from who you are. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm 5'9". If I'm not a good basketball player, if I get my legs extended to be 6'2", that don't mean I'm gonna be good at basketball now. Like I think Jada Waiter, where her body was, she was always stiff. You don't get a fake ass and titties, and now you got a little jiggle to you. Like no, she never had rhythm. So I think I'm very sure about what you guys said, but I also think that Lil Baby probably one of them guys who just he didn't care. If I'm being honest with you about Lil Baby, man, I'm be honest with you. When I watched his documentary on Amazon Prime,
Documentary.
I was like, this nigga was a cornball growing up. And we don't want to say it. I'm like, nah, see, you know what's so funny? When we grow up, like Dot might be a cool nigga as an adult, but like the niggas that grew up with Dot might be like, nigga, we know who you were. Like, you know, niggas be acting like when they get old, they become adults, like, oh, we different. Like that, I'm gonna lie, when I got to see like the kid version of Lil Baby, I'm like, oh, you always been kind of like you was a cornball growing up. Like now you play this extra cool nigga, like I don't really care about nothing, but it's like
When you start getting heavy in the streets is when you probably like his personality just kind of shifted a little bit.
He
Yeah.
doesn't seem like he has personality either. He a little slow.
See,
I be
April's
seeing
a
some
little
funny clips of
slow.
him though. I ain't gonna lie. The one when he was in France, he was like, no hablo inglés. That shit was hilarious, bro. I was
when he was biting the perk at the damn Joni, he was like, hey, bro, he was fighting that perk.
he a funny nigga on some like dumb, like he just dumb funny, but you feel
Lil
me?
Baby love to have a jacket with his blick in the jacket that show. Like, bro, you can see the pistol print in that little ass hoodie you got on, man. Like,
Yeah.
Then going back to what Amber said, he's slow.
Very.
I'll tell you what he not.
He's slow.
I'll tell you what you don't want to do with Lil Baby. You don't want to play him in a dice game. That nigga is, boy. That
Yeah.
nigga might as well be MGM. The way he
All
went in
these
that boy.
Atlanta niggas
His
got some
dice
gambling
skills.
habits.
Stop. Atlanta niggas need to stop gambling.
Well, they got some gambling
Speak-
habits
Step
bad.
away from the
Way to
guy.
transition. Speaking of Atlanta niggas, hey Mike, can you post that for me?
It is so pathetic. That shit is performative.
So unnecessary.
It's
I'm-
so
I can't wait to say something. I
My,
can't
my
wait.
bad. Play it one more time while I'm here. Run
I
it back,
cannot
Mike.
wait.
Play it one more time, Mike. Play it one more time. I had to I don't know why this damn iPhone 17, boy. I tell you. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bet. While he playing it, so apparently Offset returns to stage for the first time after being shot at the casino. Talk about another guy playing dice and gambling. Look, we didn't talk about it last week, but I want to still speak on it, man. What transpired between Offset and Lil TJ, and just the accusations coming out of people that he owed money to, and from Dez Bryant to DJ, what's the DJ from New York name? Ebro, like I don't know what's up with him and his gambling debts and things of that nature, but man, Offset, man, you gotta put the gambling down, man. You need, I got I know some GA meetings you can go to. You ain't even got to go to them personally. That you can, it's like on Zoom meetings, man. He has a problem, man. Again, speaking of dice and gambling, man, how did we feel about the Offset situation and just everything that transpired in the last week or two of just the gambling dads, the getting shot in the ass by little TJ, like. Man, talk to me, CC. Let me let you start. Go ahead.
Oh, I do not like this man. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all this. Offset is not the birthday, nor is he the after party, nor is he the repast. That nigga's not even the fucking Diddy party. This man is a fool. Like, why are you borrowing money from everybody and you in debt with a Detroit casino for $800,000? Then it came out today you bought a new Mercedes Benz. How did you afford that? You ain't got no money, obviously, to pay your debts.
I don't know if you
But
know, but not paying your best don't mean you ain't got no money. It just means you just
but
ask better.
then you wanted spousal support or alimony from Cardi B, which their divorce is now finalized. You wanted that. She gave you the house, she gave you the cars, she paid off your tax debt that you owed the state of Georgia. But now I see why she didn't want to give you nothing. You gamble everything away. He's very bad with finances. Very bad. And at your big age, you should be putting stuff away. You got multiple children who hopefully all go to college. You have like your mother that you need to retire. Your mom is still probably working. Like it's just at a certain age. When are you gonna take some financial responsibility, some accountability instead of buying cars, gambling, hoes, just miscellaneous things?
And nothing wrong with hoes. Talk to me, Ambi.
Shut up, Earl. What the?
You know those posts where it's like, would you rather have $10 million or 800 credit score? Offset the type of nigga that would take the 800 credit score so he could borrow some more money.
Exactly.
Like
That was a good one. That's a good one. That's
I
a
feel
good
like
one.
he just likes borrowing money. Like, I don't think he doesn't have money. I just don't think he wants to spend his money.
Exactly. He don't want to give it back. Like, if people like, oh, he broke. No, he not broke. I can have $1 million in my account, and I might owe you $100. I just give you $100. Like, they ain't gonna do with me my $1 million I got. I think
But
give
now
you
people shooting you in the ass for it.
I bet he's still not gonna get it back.
He's not.
Nigga told him get in the blood, and he still ain't getting the blood. Casey, talk to me.
I just feel like he liked the rush of it. Like the ladies are saying, it's not like he don't have money. It's just he liked the rush of like, oh, am I gonna lose it or make it all back? Can I double it? Can I? Because I'm not gonna lie, here in LA, gambling is very high. They are like they gamble here too. Rather it's shooting dice, whether it's going all the way to Vegas just to hit the slot machines. What it's hot out here too. But I think they all just love the rush of it, and I think that's what he got himself into. And I mean, like, he not the only one. Shit, look at Bruno Mars. Like, they all should be really putting gambling hard.
Let me tell you something about Bruno Mars. Because niggas talking about Offset. Bruno Mars owed Vegas $50 million and had to pay that shit off with his residency. You get paid about $1 million a performance for your residency. And them residencies last like 2 or 3 months. His first month or so, he was such in a hole, he was basically just paying them niggas back. He was doing free shows. And the sad part about it is we blame the people, but we don't blame the casinos and the actual betting places. A lot of times, what casinos do when you are a high level star, they know you have the money, so they give you all this fucking credit. That's the problem. Don't give me $800,000 worth of credit. Don't give me $50 million because I know you got it, so I'm gonna let you run it up on me. And then when I'm losing, I'm in the whole $2 million. Now it's like, all right, man, you owe us $2 million. No, nigga, you should cut me. I think that's so unfair about casinos. Casinos will literally let you burn that money up on all this fucking credit and consignment, and then when it's time to pay up, they put all your business out there. Well, you should have gave me the fucking credit in the first place. If a nigga don't got $1 million to burn right in there, don't give him no $1 million credit because you know he got a couple albums or he a hit TV star, a hit movie star or something like that. I never understood that shit, man. Like, you let me run this credit up because I am who I am.
You should have some self-control. Where does the self-control come in? Where do we stop? You have to stop blaming other people for your poor decisions. And honestly, that's what Offset is making, poor decisions. We should have known when they was in the back of the BT Awards shooting dice. Like, we knew.
Lord, that's some ghetto shit.
I would never play another game of dice after Takeoff got killed. I would never play another game of dice.
They had every rapper out there in their suits, ties, dress shoes, shooting dice.
That's so hood. That's so hood. That's so hood. Oh my God.
It's a couple niggas in LA owe me money from bets. I'll tell you that much.
Oh my God. That is so
name. I won't say no names. A couple celebrities owe me some bread from bets. I'm be honest with you, man. I think that But even like how you said, like, I understand the accountability on his part, but also if you go to a bar and a bar gives you drinks past the limit you're supposed to have it, and then let you go off the drive and get in an accident. If you get in an accident or if you hurt somebody in that accident, you know the bar is liable. I think the casino should be liable for a lot of these debts that they create because you're
Let's
letting me run it up. You're letting me run it up. On top of that, this is where we might have a little argument. That whole conversation, like I've been a part of this conversation about Offset and Cardi B. Like, look, I root for Cardi. Cardi a real one. But when it comes to the alimony or the, paying the tax, shit like that, she owe him that. Like, here's my problem. We can't keep doing this where if it's a nigga and he got a lot of money and then we break up and you want the car and the house and all that other stuff, society say, give it to her. She deserve half. Hey, Offset did a lot of writing on them first couple albums, my nigga. He deserves a lot of money
She only
from her.
got one.
Well, that one is a fucking classic.
And
So,
Cardi
hey,
did most
if you
of
gotta
that.
pay some taxes, if you gotta slide some cars over, goddamn right, you got
I
it.
don't care about giving the cars over because the bitch don't drive. She don't know how to drive. So
Well,
of course she gonna take the car.
me personally, I don't never want to. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I don't know. Doc, you got 5 million. You get a girl and you date a girl and she got $20 to her name, right? And then time goes on, Dot, and this woman is now worth 100 million 3 years later. Y'all done been married, things of that nature. You worth about 20 now, and she worth 100 million. If y'all break up, you want a little something, something?
No, I mean, not me. If I'm good, I'm good. Like if 20 million, 100, cool. Like I'm good. I don't like taking money.
But if it's like I ain't gotta touch my 20, you gonna pay my taxes because clearly he one of them niggas who, like you said, Amber, he like to pay my money.
Yeah.
Pay my taxes for I owe $500,000 in taxes. Instead of me taking a dip out of my 20.
I personally don't believe in, like, after we split, I don't believe in, oh, I should give you stuff still. Like I don't like that. Either party, like whether it's the girl or a boy, I feel like when you leave. Unless it's like a real assets that's involved within the relationship, like a home or like you bought
that we help get together. Okay.
Yeah, stuff like that. That's the stuff that y'all can figure out who get what. But after that, I feel like the money stuff should. If you got your own money, I got my own money. We separate.
I believe in this though. If I am, it's like say I'm with Casey and Casey, I told her like, look, I got all the money, whatever like that. I'm gonna pay all the bills, whatever like that. I'm gonna give you bread, whatever like that. And then we break up, and I kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? I kind of like, I basically made it. I kind of crippled her when it came to like moving her career on and things of that nature. Or even if she does have a career, but I have a certain amount of money, I do believe that you're supposed to give them something. Like if I'm worth $500,000, and Casey got $5 million to her name. Cool, that's good money for most people. No, I should give her to me, I'm worth. If I know for a fact I got $500 million, I'm giving her 75, 100 million. You just not getting 250.
What?
Like I'm after a split that make, especially if she has my kids, all this other shit.
No, kids. If she got your kids, is different.
Yeah. And we just break it up. But even on some real shit, I'm the type of person that even if we just break it up, I'll probably give you a 20 piece, 25 piece. You go 25 million. Also, like, man, especially if we were really together, married, and really rocked out. Yeah, it didn't work out, but you still my peoples. Here goes 25. Now you got my kids, I'll probably give you 100 million. I just don't believe that you should take half of what a nigga got. No, I actually better give you a nice lump sum where this is like, if you fucking this up, then you just fucking some shit up. If a nigga got $500 million and he give you $100 million and you like, that's not enough. It's like, well, what you about to do with $100 million that it's not enough for you? You need 250? I don't believe in that. But I do believe in, bro, I'm gonna lie to you. If you, especially, a lot of these men get women who you got them in the back burner, not Cardi and Offset, but a lot of these men got women who you got them in the back burner. You want to be a stay-at-home. You didn't put 2 or 3 babies in them. They can't do nothing, all that shit. And now when y'all break up, you want them to just figure it out, or you want to give them a couple dollars. No, bro. If you got, again, it depends on the amount of money you got. If they got $250,000 and you got a prenup that say, yeah, you can get 2.5 million. No, brother, get that girl $50 million at least. What are we doing? Like, I do believe in that because I just feel like a lot of times men will literally do that. They will make a woman a stay-at-home mom and this and that, whatever. Like, in certain situations where if they broke up and they wanted a lump sum of money, I'm like, cool. Like if LeBron broke up with Savannah right now, the way Savannah held it down all these years, hey, bro, if you don't cut the motherfucking check for Savannah, I'm gonna be a nigga on the rally like, she deserve her money. They're gonna be like, Earl, you a old sellout ass nigga, yep. Because some women really be holding it down. Now, if Steph Curry broke up with Ayesha Curry, fuck her. You know what I mean? Just be honest with you.
Man, what she was saying, bro, was
That's
crazy,
crazy.
bro.
Being honest with you, Steph worth $1 billion. If Steph get that bitch 2 pennies to rub together, cool. Hey, you the way you talk, you was that bitch before him anyway. You never needed Steph Curry. You gave him a chance the way you talk.
She was
So,
crazy.
but some women do hold it down so tough that like Ice Cube wife, like there are women that we have never heard of because they really hold it down and be chilling in the cut. Snoop Dogg's wife, like there are women who really help. And then we talk about T.I. I think Tiny held it. Like people don't understand, like Tiny had the money before T.I. was T.I. and paid for studio sessions and paid for bookings and things of that nature. Like she really put some brand inside nigga. So she deserved everything she get from T.I. Like certain situations where like the women deserve that, but I just don't think that like you get to pick and choose how much you get from me. Unless a nigga just being petty, then you go to court, you fight. Because if a nigga got $250,000, he want to give you $2 million. Nah, go fight that. But if a nigga giving you a 50 piece, 75 piece, he got $250,000, you like, no, I need 125 because you worth 250. No, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what say y'all? Am I tripping?
No, I believe is depending on the situation for sure. Like the situation you brought up, like guys who be making their women stay at home wives and stuff like that, and then when they separate, it's like damn, they don't really got nothing because that was what they were there for. And then when you separate, you know, they don't have anything to fall back to. So in that situation, for sure, like you definitely gotta look out, especially if you got kids and stuff like that, for sure.
Ladies?
No, I agree.
What? I mean,
What if the nigga cheat? Y'all deserve half then?
no.
What if the
Still, it just depends on the situation
It
altogether.
honestly just
Like,
depends on the agreement that you make in your partnership. That's like the major thing. Like
yeah,
whatever you and your partner come up with. And me personally, if a man come into my life like and want to talk about, oh, he gonna take care of me, he gonna do this and that, that's cool. But I'm never gonna stop my hustle. Like I'm never gonna leave. I'm never gonna leave my bartending stuff alone because at the end of the day, I feel like all women should have a hobby. Yeah, okay, you want to pay rent, but that's not gonna stop me from going to go do what I need to do, make my hobby or whatever.
What if he? I mean, it all depends on who you are as a person. What if he like? Okay, cool. You doing that? Let's say you like a world renowned mixologist where like you get paid hundreds of thousands to go do this. But what if even if your man go, look, I want you to I don't really want you to be out there traveling the world with the mixologist shit. I don't really want you to do that, but I'll give you a $50,000 a month
I
allowance.
just think that's controlling. That's so damn
No?
Yeah, at that point, you're trying to stop my
Yeah.
career so you can go
Yeah.
do what you want to do, and
Yeah.
I can just stay here and be this little muppet. No, I'm not. At that point, I would make that's my hobby. That's what I want to do. Then don't take that from me. I'm allowing you to do you. You do you, and when we come together, we come together. But stopping me from doing something that I was already doing before you came into the picture is crazy because you accepted it before you came in, and now that you in, it's a problem. And I feel like that's where it gets kind of misconstrued and it gets messed up, and why relationships don't work is because of that. It's like you try to change a person once y'all get together, and that's just not cool because you accepted it before.
Yeah, I'm a strong believer that I don't think it's okay to enable a girl from doing her own thing. I think a lot of men do that where like you get with somebody and you want to put them in a box and you should be doing this, doing that. And then now you mad when they ain't got shit to do, when they all around you. Like, nigga, you didn't exclude them from all their friends. Now you ain't got nobody to go to. It's just you and them.
So now you mad because I'm blowing up your phone and I'm calling you like at all times, and now I'm calling you 3-4 times, and you wondering why you got 100 messages because you want me to be bored. You want me to you want to take me away from my friends, my family. You want to move me to another state. You taking me away from all of these things so I can only be with you and I can only need you. And now that I only have you and I only need you,
You mad. Cause
Yeah.
that's what like Blueface did to like Krishan. Like I'm a fine believer in if you with a girl and she like, especially if y'all got that paper and she like, oh, I'm gonna go on a road trip to Jamaica with the girls, or I'm about to go to Bali or whatever like that. And I'm like, oh, for real? What do you think? Well, here you go. I'm about to give you 100,000 or 50,000. Go do you. I see you when you get back. Like if I trust her, you know what I'm saying? Like without having to blow her phone up, whatever like that. But if your girl love you enough, even while she in Bali, she gonna be calling your phone and saying what you love. Yeah. You know, if your girl go to Bali for a week and just don't call you the whole week, hey brother,
you should
I don't know what to
question.
tell you. I don't know what to tell you, brother. She ain't yours, my bro, my boy.
Absolutely not.
I do believe in like for instance, recently came out with Dak broke up with his fiance, Dak Prescott, the Dallas Cowboys, star quarterback. Apparently she didn't want to sign a prenup, and he basically was like, "Well, if you don't sign a prenup, ain't gonna be no wedding." And she said, "Well, I ain't signed. I guess we got no wedding." And he made a believe out of her and ended up breaking up with her. In those particular situations, if you're with somebody and they want you to sign a prenup, now mind you, the girl that he was with, apparently she came from money, so in her mind, I got my own money, I don't need that. But yet it was a problem not to sign a prenup. Do y'all believe that like signing a prenup is almost like a foreshadowing a breakup because you feel like you had to sign? I
No.
want you to sign a prenup because I feel like it might not work out.
No. I'm the type person I've already said, like, if I get married to somebody who has money before me, I don't mind signing no damn prenup. Because while I'm with you, I'm finna be making my own money. I'm using whatever leverage, whatever tools you teach me, whatever opportunities you give me to make my own. That way, if we do decide to divorce or break up, I've made a name for myself, or I made my own thing just by being with you, that I don't need it. We're both gonna be good. So I don't mind signing a prenup.
What say what if the contract isn't like, okay, you know this nigga got a $350 million contract with the Dallas Cowboys or whatever, and in the prenup he trying to give you like $3 million. Is it then like, all right, nigga, come on now, we gotta at least discuss these terms, nigga. This like $3 million.
I
But
guess
that's
I'm just the
but
type
like
of
that's
person I don't
greed
care
though at
about
that
that.
point, bro. It's greed because like $3 million.
Damn, if a nigga got $350, you got $3
But I'm
million.
saying like at least he give
Can't
me
get
nothing,
10?
bro. He could give me nothing.
Hey, Abby, waking up in here. Not like, nah, I gave you $3. That $3 is good. That's good money.
That's
Like,
good money. Like, yeah, $3 is good money, man. You could
I
do
feel
more
like you can
stuff
get
with
$3
like,
million and flip it into something else. I really do
Yeah.
feel like you can flip that $3 million.
I'm with Cece
Nah.
because once you sign that deal, you know how many brands gonna be coming after him and his girl. Like she gonna get her own deals just by being with
Yeah,
that.
I'm getting my money within
He
the
about to run up the
relationship.
plate just like he running it up. Just because she didn't sign that deal, don't mean she's not gonna reap the benefits. We're gonna be making the same amount of money, believe it or not, because every brand on TikTok gonna want to work with her. Every brand on Instagram gonna want to work with her. All girls, she gonna get free hairdos. She gonna get free nails. So she ain't gonna be paying for shit. She gonna be stacking her money up, and if she got her little hobby on the side,
club appearances. People gonna want you to come place like interviews.
Say anything they could get, they gonna want to know news about him. Okay, he be like, oh, tell them that I do this. Oh, boom, that's another. Like we got money coming in. Like
you got women who hasn't been with their husbands for decades, and they still get interviewed about that man, still making money off that man name. Prime example, Prince's ex-wife, Monte. Monte been talking about this man since 1997. And still getting paid.
A lot of y'all be keeping that last name to keep the brand going. Amber, you say at least give me a 10-piece. What? Talk to me, Amber. How we feeling? Because I'm with you.
I don't think that she shouldn't have signed the prenup because you can negotiate the prenup to be beneficial for you. Like you can negotiate what you want in the prenup. If you trying to give me what is that? 1%?
Yeah. Less than 1%. I said 3 point. I think Dak has made like $350 million in his career.
Yeah, like you could do better than 1%. Like give me something a little bit more. Like, but I mean, yeah, like you should still be working on yourself and like making your own money and stuff within the relationship. But maybe she didn't want to. Maybe she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom and just have his kids. I don't know. But
well, she apparently her family comes from money. So I mean, the way she was acting as if like, I don't really need your money like that. But it's weird that you don't need my money, but yet at the same time you don't want to sign this prenup.
Girl, sign that paper.
Y'all very agreeable. Let me ask you a question. So,
was she? You didn't answer her question. Was she?
Yeah, was she?
Of course she was.
Yeah, of course you know she was.
Of course she was.
All right, she wanted the check.
She wanted the check. It's us black girls who agreeing. Then you know who not agreeing. She had to be what exactly? So because we agreed on the fact that we would have signed the paper. We just gonna fine tune it to what we want.
Right. She didn't really love those professional athletes.
Yeah, her name was Sarah Jane Ramos. Sarah Jane.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Hispanic.
Yeah, Sarah Jane Ramos. Yeah, she apparently she like I said she got a family. Her family got a little bread. So you know.
Yeah, and I bet they was like, "Yup, go get that NFL player.
Yep, go get that colored man right there."
If you notice,
I lock that in.
Draft because I want to see how many little palm colored girls sitting at the NFL draft with their little boyfriends. I can't wait. I just
I'm waiting for that.
I just sit on that little couch with their little man, and I just can't wait. And then next thing you know, somebody gonna be getting engaged. It's always a follow up
and pregnant.
And
And
pregnant.
pregnant.
Back to back to back.
You ain't gonna see no girls that look like us.
You see a few. Like
Maybe a
they
couple of
grab-
them.
they-
Very rarely. Very
Look at
rarely.
this, count them on all 10 of your fingers who got an actual little black girl.
Hey,
Literally.
Mike, can you show her? Can you post her? I want y'all to see what she look like. Yeah, I ain't like NFL players. They love to date the same looking women, boy. I tell you.
Yeah, it's
NBA
always
players got better
line.
taste. NBA players got better taste than NFL guys.
The NFL guys, some of them guys be. You be seeing some of the NFL guys' mamas?
Yeah.
Can you post it, Mike? I want them to
No,
see
what
it.
their moms had to do with it? They didn't choose a mom.
Some of their mamas be like, I'm gonna tell you one in particular. Giannis little Greek African ass. His mama be having the worst hair. I be like, come on, Giannis, you got too much
What
money.
the
for my
hell?
man.
I mean, look at the way some of them look though.
Yeah.
Mike, can you post it or nah? He should be able to post it. I'm gonna post that picture of her so he can see her. He might need to let me see. I might need to, cause I gave him a picture. He might need the Twitter of it. I want y'all to see what she look like so y'all can see this lady. Give me 1 second, Mike. If I need to send over some more, give me 1 second. Ugh, fuck. Sarah Jane Ramos. I want
Just by the name, we should know what she looked like.
Yeah, I want y'all to see this lady. Okay, here we go, Mike. I'm sending you the Twitter of it, so that way it'd be a little easier. All right, let me know when you get it and post it. Yeah, nah, she's a I mean, she's a pretty girl. I'm just not, I like a little
Of
melanin.
course she
in mine.
is. Of course she is.
I like a little melanin in mine. If we being honest.
Let me not say
Dot over there just Dot funny, bro.
melanin, man. We full blown melanins.
Yeah, we like the melanin and all, but I mean, listen, let's get something clear. Shout out to Ambi. I like black women in general.
Why
I
he
don't
keep
want to.
calling you out, girl?
Because
Like,
we
that's
said
so
melanin. I'm looking at Amber
rage.
like, all right, because
She melanin. She just delighted.
Yeah, dude,
I ain't gonna act like I ain't
Sorry.
spent. I spent the first 15 years of at least first 20 years of my career with light skins. I let me some light skins, but being dark skin, that just come with the territory. You just, the light skins.
Light skins. Yeah.
We childishly
Sorry.
when we were younger, we almost shunned each other as dark skinned people. It's the weirdest thing. I remember being a kid like, I don't want to, because when you dark skin, you get the dark skin jokes. So when you're a dark skin boy and a dark skin girl, y'all look at each other like, do we want our babies to go through what we went through? Like,
Right.
we don't want them to go through what we went through.
We want to make a brown skin baby, so you go get the light skin.
I don't know. This nigga might sleep or not. Sorry,
You show us the picture from your phone, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I wanted y'all to see her in totality, though. So, I guess this is her. Y'all can see it.
Oh, look at there, Casey. Look at there.
That's her friend group.
Look at all their friends.
Ain't a black person
Shocking.
in the.
Look.
And then this is her with that.
Shocking.
Oh,
Child, we
Lord
can't see
have
that. Oh, and they
mercy.
got a baby.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But that give me like,
she's still set for life because she got a baby by him. Well, at least the next 18 years.
oh
Child
yeah,
support.
she
21
good.
if they go to
I
college.
think 2 babies, if I'm not mistaken. They're 2 babies.
Oh.
Yeah, I just think that like I said, I just don't. I think that a certain amount of money is fair, but
Also, that conversation should have been had before the babies and the engagement.
True.
It never
Why
is.
are we just now talking about a prenup?
It never is.
Well,
It-
yeah. I'm about to say, I feel like they got engaged, and then he kind of like brought it up, like, "Yo, I want to do a prenup," and I guess she kind of put it on the back burner. And then once the wedding was getting closer, because you know how some women do. Some people in general, I won't say women, because a motherfucker might show you something, and you like, yeah, all right, whatever, I hear
Yeah.
you. And then that day getting closer, nigga like about that prenup, and she probably like, oh, you were serious, like. Even signed his prenup, but we're not getting married. Because she, in her mind, like, I'm about to get engaged and shit. I hear you. But once that paperwork go through, that prenup is null. So he probably like, look, we gotta, what we doing? And he basically told her like, hey, look, if ain't no prenup, ain't no marriage. And she called his bluff. And damn, if he didn't go through with it, hey, I guess we not getting married then.
He's still
Like
on
I
business.
said, it goes draft, engagement, pregnant. That's how it goes. And then
Mhm.
they talk
All
about
within
it
the span of a
being
year.
all like no, give it 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
They're
it
not
goes.
wrong though. I ain't gonna lie. They not wrong.
If we be
Yeah.
honest though, if you as long as you hold your spot down, you'll be solidified. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Russell Wilson's white girlfriend with the big mouth. Like, hey man, you messed it up for you. Now Sierra got her masters bought by him, and she about to have another baby, and she living the life. Sierra ain't got to do another song at all. And then look at CeeDee Lamb girl. She want to go through phones during the draft. Hey man, you exit yourself out the picture, baby girl.
During the draft.
Get that
It is
shit.
a video of them. He's getting drafted. They had the camera on him with his family. She trying to go through his phone while he like not paying attention while he talking to like the announcer. He snatches his phone back from her. It went viral. It was like,
That shit was
and
hilarious.
we did not see that girl no more. She tried to sneak a look on his phone.
That's
Wow,
kind of
because
weird
you know,
too. You on TV doing that shit.
but you know, I gotta talk to you, Doc, and look you now. You know, listen, I'm a ball player.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga on campus. You
In
know
the
I'm about to get.
draft.
You know, hey, look, you know, Doc, you know when the draft, you know, we watching the draft, you know, all my
All
hoes
the
watching the
hoes
draft.
text
So
me.
they texting me, oh, I'm so
Like,
proud of
yeah,
you.
I'm proud of
Congratulations. That boy was going on. He was like, give me my shit back. What you doing? Like, oh, you fucking up right now. You know every
I would have
hoe
never
he
brought
ever
her ass.
touched.
If all my hoes watching, I ain't bringing you. You sit at home and watch like the rest of the hoes.
They don't
But
care.
that was
They
his
don't
main
care
I'm gonna
if
say
you there.
respectfully,
They
this
don't care
nigga,
if you
about to be a
there.
first round draft pick at millions of dollars. They don't care. Like
They
I'm with
don't give a
Amber, like
fuck.
we know you got a girl. I'm
Let me
still
know.
going
Let me know when you
congratulations.
drop your girl off at the hotel room.
Yep.
The best way to solidify your spot as a side chick is to shut the fuck up. So like, why I'm gonna run my mouth and fuck up a good thing? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. What you mean? I know you dating Susan, but don't worry, Susan ain't gonna be there for long. You know, some of y'all sit, not y'all, but some women sit in the Raptors just like men do, and eventually, hey, that spot will be available. And when that spot get filled, I'm putting in my application. Hey, I'm qualified. So you know, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. You know what I mean? Like,
Next man up, man. That's the mentality of them NFL players.
yeah, nah, absolutely. It's crazy business though. So let me ask y'all something. When it comes to just marriage and things of that nature, y'all seem very modern women who are not, you know, closed-minded. Will any of y'all ever propose to a man?
Fuck no.
No, I'm not doing
Oh,
that.
you see how that change fast?
No.
Nah, but
Change so fast.
that's crazy though. Like the woman
What?
proposed crazy.
I thought y'all was the new women. I thought y'all.
I'm not that
I'm not doing
progressive.
that.
What the fuck?
Casey, you neither?
Child, please. Mm-mm.
And as a
You
man,
guys
To
do
as a
it.
man,
propose
you
to a
shouldn't
man, he
even-
doesn't want you.
Yeah.
What if you really, really want to be with him? You wouldn't get on that knee?
Fuck
You can
no.
really want to be with somebody, and then that man really don't want to be with you. Don't make no fool out of
Exactly.
yourself.
You
Girl,
wouldn't
get up.
Y'all wouldn't pull a Chrissy.
That he don't want to be with
Hell
you.
no.
He's not ready
We
to
wouldn't have been dating that long
Mm-mm.
without him proposing to me in the first place. Chrissy should have left 12 years earlier.
Okay, this
Not
is
fucking proposed.
this is fun. I want to wake this up. How many years can you be with a man before like, all right, nigga, where the proposal at? What's the
Maybe
limit?
2
Like, all
and a
right.
half.
I
When
say
they
2
start-
to 3.
It also depends on the age that we started dating.
Casey, you said 2, ain't no half?
I'm putting 2. Ain't no half on that because it don't take no man that long to figure out if he
It
want to
don't.
be with you.
They
Marry
really don't.
It don't take that long because it's crazy how men be ready to put a baby in you, but they don't want to marry you. I never get that logic. It's like, do you know if you put a baby in me, you have to be stuck with me until the baby is like grown? Like you have to be stuck with me. So you might like
Even when they grown, when they have children, y'all are the grandparents, whether y'all together
I'm
or not.
gonna say this much. I know this is. I'm just gonna be honest as a man. I do believe. I understand y'all coming from that whole. You want to put a baby in me, but you don't want to marry me. But I will say this as a man, without actually being with somebody, just now, and Donna probably agreed. There are a lot of times when you meet a woman in your life, and she's such a great woman that like it's just like you're in a phase of your life where you're like, I don't know if I'm ready to settle down, and I don't want to hurt her in that way. But I would definitely have a baby with you because you're such a great person. I know you were raised
it's like
like.
I can't be with you, but I don't want to lose you. So let me.
And I know it's not like. Listen, the logic of it is
That's
crazy.
But do y'all
Yeah.
believe in just timing? Like sometimes the timing, even if it's okay, it's past 3 years, but what if the timing's still not right for the marriage?
Then you shouldn't be in this committed relationship.
Right. Who told you it was God and put a time on something?
Ain't nobody, and there's never a perfect time for anything. There is never going to be a perfect time for anything in life. You're going to get curveballs left and right at every stage of life. There is never a perfect time to get married. There's never a perfect time to have kids. There is never a perfect time for anything. You're never going to be where you want to be financially, because once you reach this goal, you're going to have another goal. You're never going to be where you want in life, because once you reach this goal, you're going to have another goal. Like, your goals and you are always going to change.
Wait, I
So
got a
there's
question.
never-
Now here, I'm gonna say, Doc, go ahead, because I got a problem. Here's my question. Go
I
ahead.
got a question. What's the difference between you being in like a committed relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, to then being in a committed marriage? Like, what's the differences between those two? Like, in y'all opinion, or in y'all eyes?
Seriousness, intention,
Paperwork.
So you can't be
dedication.
you can't be
The paperwork
dedicated in a
honestly
relationship with a
not.
girlfriend and boyfriend.
You can,
Not,
but like
not,
if
not
you
mostly because you can walk away from that. Like
right,
you can be with a woman for 7 years, and the moment you want to break up, you can just walk away. You can't just walk away from a man. Like there are reasons why in most states you have to be separated for a year, because they're giving you a chance to like work it out. Like you have to be separated for a year because if you again, most places it's 6 months to a year where you have to be. And again, depending on if a guy cheated or whatever like that, or girl cheated, where
You
you
have
can
to be
kind of
able to
like
reconcile.
bylaw that. But a lot of times they do that because it's like society wants you to be married. Like, so it's like if you get separation from a woman, they give like I want to make sure y'all sure about that. I'm actually in the I guess the government's mind, we want to make sure you're solidified on that. So after a year, if you still feel that way, all right, cool. But they don't want you to change your mind within that year, and it's like, damn, I should like yeah. So it's like if you, because a lot of times that happens, y'all might have differences, whatever like that. Y'all separate for a year, y'all go date people, then realize then that was my baby. Like I that was my one. Like y'all hoes are terrible. Like I've had relatives who have literally got separated, took a year off of dating, and then went, oh, that's my soulmate, actually. Like, you bitches are terrible. And then go back to their wife or go back to their husband, like, yeah, I was tripping out here. Like, I thought, I didn't know where I had to was going. So I think that's part of the reason why, because it's just easy to leave. And again, I guess for women, marriage solidifies like a real level of commitment. Like, I really want to do this shit. I really want to walk down this aisle. I really want to be on paperwork where we have the same last name and we really are in this thing. But my problem is this. This is my problem when it comes to marriage. Because women, I feel like, to me, women are so... Now, I know the Steve Harvey, a nigga knows in 6 months if he wants to marry you. But for some men, I just want to see more out of you. Because there's so many dynamics as a man that you deal with a woman. It's a family dynamic. I tell all my young homies, be very careful who you date, who you be with, because you have to date their family too. Some of y'all come from piss poor families. But what y'all don't realize is that once a nigga dates you, I got to deal with that. I've dated girls in my past who had nothing as far as family-wise. So anytime she got in a bind, it was on me. Because her family didn't have the support. So if the car fucked up, it's on me. If she need help with the bills, it's on me. Because she doesn't have the support that somebody might have, where it's like, I can call my mother, I can call my dad, he will come look out for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very cool with CC, and CC has her father in her life. Like, there are a lot of women who don't have that support system, you know, in no regard. So I do believe that for some men, you have to look at different things to see, like, okay, this is what I really want to do, because I want to see how things play out. But my problem is, because y'all be so sure of like, well, why you waiting for 2 years? So then why don't y'all propose? Because all the pressure on us. If y'all so solidified and well, after 2 years, you should be proposing.
I have a
Why you put the
question,
pressure
though.
on us? I feel like if it was
I
on
have a question.
y'all, it'd be different. Because as a man, we have to get the ring. We have to propose.
Would you take it as seriously if your girl proposed to you, or like, oh, this is a joke?
No, see, we creating that. My problem is all the pressure is on us. So if we're together for 2 years, you looking at me like, what's taking so long? If you want to do it, it's almost like, for me, it's like, if you can complain about something, do it then. So if I'm with you and you like, I don't know, we need to get some more paper towels. And we need paper towels, come back, go get some paper towels then. Like, why you keep, if I'm forgetting, go get them. In my mind, I'm like, I know it's so raggedy.
But okay, I think a man proposing but it's symbolic. Like, as a man, in most situations, the man is the leader of the household, the relationship. He sets the tone of the relationship in the household. So if you cannot make a decision and be enough of a leader to propose, how am I supposed to trust that you're gonna lead me and guide our relationship for the rest of our lives?
Exactly. Because at that point, if I'm proposing, I'm the man.
But I'm gonna be real with you. 9 out of 10, and we together 2.5, 3 years, and you feel like what's taking so long suppose you see enough out of me where you like, nigga, I'm ready to get married to you because I trust you enough. So in the same regards of that matter, why is it such a thing? Because look, at the end of the day, I feel like if I think it's just society has made it so like, ugh, he proposed to you. Like, I wanna do the little cry thing y'all do when y'all be like, oh my God,
I'm
Don't do
crying.
that. What the
get
hell?
up, get up. No, are you for
It's
real?
like
I wanna do that.
No,
Just in
I
the
just I just
no.
onto the side, I just feel like, I do think that like I know it's because even I know I'm playing devil's advocate because I still like if I got my nieces, I got I got a couple nieces actually. If they one of them, I got one that's 16 now, I got one that's 22, I got one that's 20, 21, I got one that's 6. If any one of my nieces was like, yeah, I proposed my man, I'm gonna be like, you did what? I would make her
No.
take that proposal back and make that like, hey, my man, either you gonna propose or ain't gonna be no engagement at all. Like, so I am on that side, but I do believe that like it's a level of unfairness there because like as a man, there's so much pressure of like I know girls that date and within the first 8 months they like we should be like what's going on with a marriage and
That's
it's like
crazy. Like I hate
when
learning
dot but
about
dot at a certain age dot like you 20 you 24 right dot 25 you
24.
24 dot Casey you 24 how old are you
24.
yeah I know you same age 24 at a certain age yeah I understand that but when you get like 35 36 37 women don't be trying to hear that. Oh, 2 years. Two years what? I'm about to be 40.
That's
The younger you are, the more time you'll give a nigga.
Mhm.
I promise you, like Casey said 2 years. Casey ain't talking about no 2 years if she 34, 35. Hold up, nigga. Like, if I'm wasting, because the older you get, the more your time is valuable. So if you give a nigga a year of your time, it's like, hey man, what are you doing? Like, is you serious or not? Like, and
You
I
Even
got
at
respect
our
6
that.
months
age,
at
at
that
like our
point.
early
You got
30s,
6
we're
months
kind of
to a
looking
year.
like 2 years. Like,
Yeah, 2 years is like that's a long time because 2 years and the scariness about 2 years is like you can at 30, let's say 10 years from now, not 34, 10 years from now, Casey 34, you could legitimately date a nigga for 2 years or date a girl for 2 years and then it don't work out. And now you looking like I wasted 2 years with this bitch ass nigga. Now I'm 36.
But in reality, do y'all think 2 years in a relationship? Do you think you truly know that person after
You're
2 years?
never gonna truly know that person at
You
any
never
point in
truly know
life.
anybody. No, they surprise you every day. They wake up, they're a new
mhm.
person.
And
My thing,
certain life
Yes.
things people change.
Hmm.
yeah, my
Having
thing is, I
kids
kind of
change
want
people a lot.
You
Hmm.
yeah,
know what my father used to say, and like a lot of my OGs used to say, and I believe it, but it's just sometimes it can be taboo, but they were just real. A lot of the men in my life would tell me 2 years was actually it's the golden state because it's a year of getting to know each other. So that year is like the dating and going out and kind of learning what you are and who you are. And then again in those times they would say a year of a year of living together because that's how you get to
Hmm.
really know now I get to really know the cricks, the nicks and crannies of who you are. What's your work ethic? Do you get up every day? Like you when you stay with somebody, you get to really see like what you do with your spare time. What are you clean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you responsible? Because now that we live together, it's bills are involved. So now I know, do you pay bills? Are you responsible? Are you a type that I'm gonna go to I gotta have a trip with the girls, but you need to get your radio to fix? Like little shit like that. So it was always a year of dating and then a year of being in the actual same household is how you solidify like a real relationship because and I always look at that's low key smart, even though I know like shacking up is not a thing a lot of people want to do, but like for me, like you don't know a person until you live like that's when you really get to know a person when you live with them, dog. Because you can date a girl or date a man, and he is terrible with his time. Like literally, like he'll spend hours on the game or she'll spend hours on TikTok, and you looking at her like, dog, you waste so much time throughout the day. I've dated girls and because of my career and what I do. I'm always on the go, on the go, on the go, on the go. Me and Doc just had a pod last night. I should have pod this month. I should have pod tomorrow. I got to go on the road next week. Like I don't have time to just sit around and do nothing. So I've dated girls in my past where like they don't do shit, and it's like, oh, you spend 3 hours on TikTok. Like I watched you spend 2.5 hours on TikTok, and your clothes aren't folded, or the dishes aren't done, or like you could have did so much with that time. So it's like little shit like that you don't learn until you with somebody. And we've all, or at least like if y'all haven't yet, you will date a person, and then when you get to see how they live, when you start going to their house and things like that, they be different people, man. When you
Oh,
start,
hell yeah.
they be different people. Their cleanliness, all that. I'm talking about down to little shit. Like I look for little shit like, is your car dirty? Because I think I don't trust women with super duper dirty cars. Now listen, some of y'all be really on the go, y'all be really hardworking women, so I get it. But some of y'all trunks be looking like fucking throwaway. Like some of y'all trunks, it be 8, 9 outfits in that motherfucker. It be 3, 4 wigs in that motherfucker. You got your workout shoes, you got your walk around the crib shoes, you got your after church shoes. Like, girl, what? Then you go to their house and it's like, oh, that makes sense. Like, I'm a real clean nigga. If you ever ride in the car with me, you know my shit be purty. You know what I mean? All my shit be clean. I'm a clean dude, but I also was raised by a man. But I was also raised by. I was taught how to clean by a woman. I was taught how to clean, like my hygiene and shit like that. Although from my dad, but I was taught that by a woman, like just to taking care of yourself. So like I'm a type of nigga that I wouldn't mind getting my feet and nails done because it's just a hygiene thing, and I've been around that. So that again, you just got to learn the cricks of people. But like I said, very important on the who you date is who you like. Their family that's very important. Like, cause that's like I'm cool with Casey. Casey mom is a very lovely person, so you can almost see like, okay, you come from a lovely situation. You know what I'm saying? You come from a very lovely person, a very sweet person. So it's like that as a man, if you're talking to a girl, you're cool with a girl. Like, especially if y'all dating anything like that, that's something you look at. If your mom ain't on shit, that is a red flag. Same way if you date a nigga and he treat his mother a certain way, or he treat his father a certain way, or his father a certain way, it's like, or if his friends are a certain way, if you date a nigga and his friends are the hoiest of hoes, women gonna be like, so what you be doing when y'all be out with just y'all? I don't be on that shit. I be them. Like, nah, something ain't right there. Or again, if you got dated a guy, and he don't call his mom that much, and he don't fuck with his mother and things of that nature, that's another thing. Because how he treat his mother, how he gonna treat you. How he treat his kids is how he gonna treat you. My father always told me, if a nigga don't fuck with his kids, he can never truly fuck with you. So you can't fuck with niggas who don't fuck with his kids. Can't trust a nigga like that. So, and like I said, it's just so many things that go into play. But I do believe that a 2-year span is a good span to really figure out a person. And I have all right that if after 2 or 3 years you're dating a guy or you're dating a woman and it don't work out because of some shit that they did or whatever like that, you got all right to crash out. Not too crazy, but motherfucker deserve a cussing out when he wastes 2 years of your life. I don't give a fuck how old you are, honestly.
I mean, honestly, you don't even have to wait 2 years. Sometimes you find out how a person is in the beginning because they really do. When they get kind of comfortable, they start showing their true colors. Like, I know you said a person, the way they treat their mother is how they'll treat you. That is absolutely a lie. And I'm thinking from like, it happened to me. Like, this man treats his mother with all respect, loves her, buy her whatever she wants. But when it came to me, it would be like I'm begging for little things. So
did his mother know that he treated you like that or no?
I don't really care. It don't matter. I'm not dating your mama. I'm dating you. So I don't really care if your mother knows or not. But me and her, we had a good relationship. But as far as like, I'm not competing with you, with your mother. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. And it's not like I ask for a lot because I don't. Because you know me earlier. You know I'm a go get it, go do it myself type of person. But it shouldn't be. You shouldn't have to ask for little things. A man, if you know I need something, you should be able to do that. See, I don't have
you're not high maintenance at all. No, you're not.
If I don't have to tell you, I shouldn't have to tell you to take out the trash. You should know to take out the trash because you see it's getting full. You get what I mean? But that's just the thing. Like, you treat your mom with more respect than you treat your girl. But it's like you want to eventually wing off for your mom, marry a woman who also carries that same like attitude as your mom, but you're not ready to leave the cradle. So what am I supposed to do with that? Like,
the mama's boy is I know that's tough for y'all.
When they get comfortable, they start showing their true colors. So you can learn earlier than them 2 years without somebody wasting your time. You ain't got to stay there for no 2 years to figure a person out. For me and that person was only dating for 6 months, and that was even too long. Yeah, so you don't have to wait 2 years. They start telling you as soon as they get comfortable.
That was deep, the whole situation with the mom and how, like, I know some mama's boys too. I know some mama's boys that their mama will bogart a relationship too. They have no problem with bogarting and coming over and doing things of that nature and letting the girlfriend know that, like, hey, look, almost, getting in the way and not being afraid to get in the way, or letting the girlfriend know that I come first. I got homies who got in an argument with their mom and girl because of the whole where the mama sit at in the car situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, little shit like that. So, yeah, well, I feel for y'all, man. Y'all boy, being a girl must be tough. Ain't it, Doc? Gotta be tough.
It's the hardest job for them.
I promise you, man. Being a woman, man. That's why we love y'all so much, man. Y'all so much appreciated. Y'all don't even know, man. Y'all go through it so much every single day. And y'all got to bury kids and cramps and stuff. Oh man, periods and stuff. Oh man, God bless y'all. God bless. And y'all got to deal with us. Oh man, you know I
You
didn't.
gotta deal with
This
us.
is the
I
worst
don't know. I
part.
done gave a plenty of women in my life the blues, man. I know. Including my mama. I know, man. Trying to be right. So yeah, man. I mean, I ain't got too much more to say. Anything else y'all wanted to speak on?
No, yeah.
Mm.
All right. Well, look, man, we did an hour 45 minutes, man. I appreciate y'all. This is a good conversation. I will be clipping this thing up and sending it out. I actually have 2 videos I got to drop today, from the week before prior. Hey, this has been another episode of What Was Said podcast. We have, of course, the lovely CC, the lovely Ambino, the lovely KC, the masculine lovely Deep F Dot, and of course, man, you got me, man. We'll be here next week, hopefully. Shout out to our producer, Mike. Shout out to everybody who's watching and everybody who will like and subscribe to this channel. And we out this bad boy. Mike, take us home. Mike might be asleep.